welcome to another Influxer Media podcast. We have Mr. Kadir
Yeah, thank you for having
here
me
with
here.
us, Division I basketball player,
Yeah, Long Beach State.
Long Beach State,
Yep.
from the Ivory Coast, and tell us a little bit about where you're from. What's your favorite part?
Okay, I come from West Africa, Ivory Coast, French country. In French, it's like Côte d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
So do you speak French
Yes.
as well? Is that the first language over there?
Yes, it's my favorite language.
Gotcha. How long did it take you to learn English?
I would say like a year. Yeah, a year. Like to fully understand whatever people are saying.
When did you try to pick it up and learn it?
That I was in Canada. Yeah, from 2020 to 2021.
Gotcha. So important question before we get into this is, do you sleep with the lights on or off when you go to bed?
Off. I can't. I mean, I can, but I do. I just rather do not sleep with the light on.
Gotcha.
So off is better for me.
So, and then what's in your Chipotle order?
Whew. Rye rice, black beans, chicken, double protein, obviously.
Double.
Lettuce, tomatoes, onion. Yeah, of course, ball. Ball. Cause I think it's bigger than just like the burrito. So I always take the ball. So I was saying lettuce, tomatoes, onion, corn, avocados, and I don't like sour cream. It's getting my food cold.
Neither do I. Neither do I. No problem. So you moved to Canada when you were how old?
I was 19. I was in my 20 years. Like I was about to turn 20.
Okay, and that was purely for basketball?
Yeah. School and basketball, like both.
So how long were you there?
In Canada, a year and a half, because I moved there in February 2020, like a month before COVID.
Okay. And then how long, I guess, when did you get to LA, and like what brought you there? Like how did you know Long Beach State was going to be where you were going to end up?
Okay, so as I said, I was in Canada for a year and a half, and I did my postgrad in Canada. That's where I went to learn English, did my postgrad. And after that I came back to, okay, so I went to the English part of Canada. I don't know if you guys know that, but in Canada there's two parts, like the French side and the English side. So I went to the English part for my postgrad, to try to pick up a little bit in English before I go to United States. So I came to LA in August 21.
Nice. Okay. And so growing up, playing in Cote d'Ivoire,
Yeah.
what was your earliest memory of basketball? What got you into it?
As I always say, it's literally was like some random, like it was literally randomly. So the school where I went to back home, they got a basketball team over there, and I mean I had no interest. Like growing up in Ivory Coast, the easiest sport to do was soccer, because it's like easy to play. So I was just playing soccer, and then one day I was coming from school, and I had one of my friends who was actually going for practice, and then he asked me like, "Oh, what you doing?" I was like, "Just got done with school and stuff, so I'm going home." And then he said, "Do you have anything to do over there?" I said, "Nothing." And then he said, "Okay, I'm going to practice." And then I was like, "Where?" He said, "Practice. I play basketball." I said, "You play basketball?"
And how old were you at the time?
I think I was 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was 11 years old. So he was going, I was like, "What you doing with basketball, man? It's not even good, you know?" Like, so he said, "Yeah, like just come with me if you're not doing anything." I said, "Okay, like I got nothing to do." Anyways, so we went together, and then for me, just sitting there and then watch like how organized they were was just like, wow, like I want to do it. Yeah,
Love at first sight.
Yeah,
That's
like,
awesome.
First look, I was like, yeah, like I want to play too.
Oh.
And we came back together the next day. I think that was a Saturday. We came back, and then he went talk to the coach, and then the coach was like, "You wanna play?" I said, "Yes." And then he said, "Yeah, there's a lot of people who came here, and then they wanna play, and then they only come to practice like 1-2 times, and then never came back again." I said, "Yeah, like I really do wanna play. I like it." And that's when I started playing, and then since that day, can't even do it there without like playing basketball. It's like part of my life now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, I mean, you got big aspirations, obviously, to go to the NBA, or else you obviously would be playing this. But you know, for pretend basketball was not here. Would you still want to stay in America? Would you want to go back home? What would you do? You know, if something happened.
I think I want to stay here. You know, I like how life is here, but I also want to like be able to go home like sometime like 2 or 3 times like every year. You know, cause I spend like before I leave like 19 years with my parents, and so like the food, the people around me, that's a big difference to not have all of that around me right now. But you know, like when you dream about something and then one day you're just able to like do it and then leave that, you know, like you forget about everything else, like every pain, like people who like miss you, you know, like for me it's just part of my life. It's just part of what I want to do, you know. You can't have whatever you want, you know. You have a dream, you want to play high level basketball, then this is the sacrifice you have to do.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense. And what's been your favorite part about living in Southern California, in LA?
I would say the weather, cause I was in Canada before, and I know what it means to like being like cold. You know, like it was really cold in Canada, like really cold, like minus 30 degrees. I don't know how much it is in Fahrenheit, but yeah, like minus 30 degrees, and then you actually had to go to school. So that was kind of tough. So moving here and then being able to watch my phone, go on my Snapchat, check my Snapchat memory, and then see that at that time, 2 years ago in Canada, it was cold, like really cold. And then being able to wear just short dressing like that in that type of this year like that in November, it's just tough for me. And then also, I will say the people here, I got they were really patient with me. As you know, wasn't speaking like good English when I first got here. I mean, I'm not saying it's great right now, but
I think it's awesome. It's real good. I've been so impressed with all of you international student athletes. I mean, the way y'all picked up English has been phenomenal. Awesome. I think you're doing great.
People were really patient with me, like listening, trying to like get whatever I'm trying to say. That was awesome, and that was a big difference for me to like just being here and have people around me who understand where I come from, what I'm trying to do, and then also people who trying to like help me to get where I'm trying to go. Yeah, that was big.
So, who are top 3 favorite rappers?
Young Boy. I'm a Young Boy fan.
Number 1.
Yeah. Rod Wave. 2, and number 3, I would say Apology.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really like Drake's Eve.
Really?
No.
Wow.
It's too kind for me.
Who's your favorite African artist?
He's back home. I don't know if you guys know his name, but his name is Arafat. Like that's a like almost like all-time artist back home. He was really good, but unfortunately 2 years ago he passed away. That's kind of sad. But
yeah. So do you but you still listen to his music, and do you listen to it before games?
Yeah, like I need my AirPods, like listening to music before the game, like just help me to like focus on whatever's coming up. And then like, like for me, it's like I don't want to be able to like depend on like people around me to like play, to have a good game. You just have to like create your own what's it called? I would say
Create your own energy.
Yeah. Create your own energy, like motivate yourself.
So do you have any pregame rituals? Do you do any like moment of silence? Like what do you do?
So first of all, after shooting around, I go home, take a shower, and then trying to get like about an hour a nap. And then I trying to get in a court like earlier, maybe like 30 minutes before everybody. Just sit there for 10 minutes, listening to music and stuff. And then after, then I'll go trying to shoot from shooting, shoot free throws, shoot around and stuff. Like it's what it's what I be doing before every game. And listening to music is like the main part.
And you trash talk?
No, I don't.
Don't trash talk?
No, I don't. It's just, when you do that kind of stuff and then the day you will have a bad game, it's just gonna be bad for you because he will talk, you will talk back, and then it's just gonna get into like fight. So it's like you double losing because like you're losing on the board and then you're trying to be mad again. They're getting you mad. So like it's like double L for you. So I just trying to be focused. I don't talk to the team I play against. Like no matter what I do,
just focus on yourself.
Yeah, just focus on myself. I don't need to trash talk to have a good game.
Gotcha. So, wrapping up here, I want to get you back into some photos. But how's your experience been here in the Bahamas working with Influxer and doing this photo shoot?
It's so far it's been really good. We met them this morning, and then it's like the connection was like, wow, like we've been knowing them for like a minute, like a month and stuff. Like they've been really great with us. Like we got like a comfort here. Everything's doing good. People around here like smiling, like doing everything to like making you feel like there's love around here. It's not just work or like it's not just a straight business. Right. There's like your one, that's how you feel. Like you go here or like you need this, you need food. You go, you need water. Like it's great. It's great. It's special.
Awesome.
And I like that.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you very much for your time, telling your story, learning a little bit more about you, the other side that people don't see. So appreciate you coming on, and wish you best of luck the rest of the season, man.
Thank you for having me here. Appreciate you.